Okay guys, there is a way to hard reset the bike. I will try and do that now. I see these cables here. I can get them off. This one I have to get off somehow. Okay, it's also not very easy to get it off. And the problem now is I can't access the toolbox. Now it won't open. Oh, now it works. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, I have tools in here. I just need a screwdriver. I'll just. Okay, I'll give it a go. But yeah, it says the same thing, that the cells are not balanced, so I don't think there's any difference now. Yeah, we'll try. I got both out. I will just wait a minute and then I'll plug them back in and then I try to start the bike again to see what happens. Same error. I try to get a picture of the logs. There's a page you can access with some code here. You have to press like a certain combination and then you can access like a display with all the readouts. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, bike runs now. That's good. Doesn't shut off. Okay, that's a good thing. Vehicle status is okay now. So that helped. Okay. I have no trust in the bike anymore, but it's running. So that's good. I'll pack my stuff and then I'll go to the charger and see if it plugs in. The cold doesn't make it easier. But yeah, anyway, I spent the morning with messages and emails and I got a lot of support from my community. That was just so awesome. Very, very blessed. Without it, that would have been very difficult. Yeah, battery pack unbalanced. Yeah, that's still like that. I can't really do much about it. I'm now in touch with the battery expert and I'm going to see him now in Paris. That's the new mission now. Is that one-way street? I will see him and then we'll get the logs of the bike and see what the problem is. It might be some wiring issue within the battery pack. That would be really bad. We'll see. Like now at least I can go. It runs. I will go and charge it now so I can make it to Paris. Hopefully it does charge. I'm not gonna go to this charger again. I found another one at a Lidl so I can also get some breakfast because to be honest I didn't get the expensive hotel breakfast, because from experience I know that French breakfast isn't really the greatest. But anyway, we're back riding. That's a good thing. That's positive. And yeah, I don't know what it is with me and the electric motorcycle. As you remember, the Zero, when I bought it, also had a faulty battery. And I had to do this whole warranty exchange thing and stuff like that. I mean, obviously the bike also still has warranty, but if there's really an issue with the battery now, that will really jeopardize the whole trip, because I highly doubt they would just send me a battery like tomorrow. Yeah, it sucks a bit, and I know how this looks, and I know it will paint a really bad picture for electric motorcycles. I'm still a big fan of my bike. I really think it's the best electric motorcycle out there, and I love riding it, but obviously the trust in the bike is gone now a little bit. There's not really anything I can do about that. Jeremy, that I'm going to, is apparently the one to go to in France if you have a EV. So that's cool. We'll see what the logs say. I have to slow charge the bike, but to be honest, like this, if this really is the future, this kind of thing, it can't happen, right? It can't happen. It's a touring bike, so I'm going on a tour with it, and I charge it on charging stations, and it has to work. There shouldn't be any problem. The Verge TS Pro, sure, I had the faulty motor, but at least the battery and charging was never an issue. That always worked. Oh, look at this beautiful church. Amazing. Could have done the hard reset yesterday, but it was dark. It was super cold. My fingers were icy. I doubt I could have unplugged the connectors because everything hurt so much. So yeah, it's good anyway. I was able to cancel my booking. So I now booked that room for $100, which is like $100 is like cheap here in France. Not cheap, but it's not on the expensive side. So that's good. What a morning. Hopefully that is just a little hiccup. Oh look, a multistrada. I reckon that was the inspiration for this bike. It looks very, very similar. But yeah, I'm just glad the bike runs. That is so good. Police. Let's just hope it plugs in. Yeah, I know. Okay, it didn't even recognize it now. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. 09. Network request failed. Yeah, good. DC charge in progress. Dude, yeah, sounds good. Come on. Come on. Dude. It clicks. Thank God. It's already doing the cell balancing now. Okay, 5 kilowatt. The battery's cold now, that's why it takes long. But anyway, better than no charging. Good news, I fixed the little switch. It was just the pin that holds it, wiggled itself loose. So that's all good. Yeah, but charging is 1 kilowatt now. So it's really balancing. But I don't have time to do that. Like I have to go to Paris. I'll have to balance it there. So yeah, the cell leveling is supposed to go to 4,250. That will take me ages. Didn't even start and it's already been a day. My fingers don't finger. Change of plans. Somebody on Facebook Still battery pack on balance. Reached out to me, and he lives very close by, has a garage, which is amazing. And he offered me to come by to park the bike. And Jeremy is now on his way from Paris here to have a look at the bike and see what we can do. But please, please, please go now. Jeremy thinks it's not a great idea to ride so far now with the unbalanced cell because it might shut down again the bike. That's why we do it this way now. Oh, what a day. But yeah, that's good. A garage, I can plug in the bike and don't have to stand outside in the cold. That way we get to see the French countryside a little bit more. Last night was so dark. Some of the best wine in the world comes from here.
It's very heavy.
Very heavy. We're just balancing now.
Là aussi. Oui. Avec l'électrique aussi. Voilà.
Why is it now?
Because it takes the value of the lowest cell,
Yeah.
and it consider that it's the maximum it will be possible to use.
Oh, well, that happened then yesterday, probably. Alright, so this is the next morning. Yesterday Jeremy was here, we read out the bike, did a lot of phone calls and messages. Now just this morning I talked to Energica, and now they want to figure something out and try to get me back on the road here in France. In my head I was already like, okay, that's it, the bike has to go back to the dealer, because there's still warranty, right? So bike goes back to the dealer, I have to ship it somehow to Germany, and then wait for a new battery, which can take like actually a lot of time. The only thing I can do now is just to sit and wait, basically. I'm so fortunate that Greg and Sophie invited me to stay here at their house. It's amazing. I'm so lucky to have gotten this help now, and the bike is in the garage. I'm not outside somewhere, but I really want to, you know, like try and get the bike into a shop and get back on the road as soon as possible. Okay, Greg, thank you so much. You really saved the day. Yeah, I hope so. It will be alright. Yeah, I'll send you a message when I arrive, yeah. I will find something for sure. You say hi, goodbye to Sophie and the kids, yeah? Okay, see you! Bye bye! Au revoir! Okay guys, I decided to go to Paris. They were so kind letting me stay here. So lovely. Motorcycle community is the best. Doesn't matter if you ride electric or normal regular bike, motorcycle community is always there for each other. I love that. So yeah, the bike is running. It wouldn't really balance when I touched it so long. It shows me all sorts of percentages now, so it's okay. But as long as it runs, we're good to go. And I didn't even realize that that is called the Champagne here. And that's where they made the champagne. Literally, Greg works for Moet. That is so crazy. So yesterday we had a little bit of champagne just because we can.
And you see, like everywhere here, there's all these little private vineyards as well. So cool. I lucked out with the area that I got stranded in. But yeah, the show must go on. And since Paris is the only way and my only chance of continuing the journey anyway, I might as well go to Paris. There's a dealer. I sent him a message, haven't heard back yet, but they would be able to swap out the battery, and they even have a motorcycle from Energica with the same battery, and hopefully now behind the scenes they're organizing it already. I haven't heard back since this morning, but yeah, they are willing to help me out and get me back in the road. If this now doesn't work out, I have to somehow get the bike back to Germany and get it to the original dealer, where it can then wait for a new battery, and they would do it under warranty obviously, but because I just bought the bike there and it's not supposed to break down after a couple thousand kilometers, because it is not a cheap bike, right? Buying it new will set you back about 30,000 euro. The dream isn't over yet, guys. The dream isn't over. I'll just take it super easy now and try and make my way to Paris. Through the Champagne, it's called, I think. I probably butcher it. I had French in school, but I forgot everything. Nice. Entering the toll road now. I don't know how it works, but I guess I just have to pull a ticket here. Yeah. Okay. And then I will pay later. Yeah, we're not in India anymore where motorcycles go free. But also expressway in India, remember, motorcycles not allowed. Okay, not going to Strasbourg, we're going to Paris. What I did notice is the region acts a little bit funny on the highest level. But that could be because of the cell imbalance. On the normal one, it's okay. Let's go. Look at this tarmac. Buttery smooth. I'll take the 50. I think it's cheaper. I just want to be sure the bike charges now. Otherwise, I'll have the same again later. That's what we want. Yeah, it's only 57 cents. Perfect. 04. Start. Great. Hey, what the fuck? I turned the bike off, it doesn't turn off. No, it doesn't do nothing. Oh my god. You gotta be joking. Well, that's new. Reset. Jesus. Okay. We shall start again. Oh, the charge. Okay. Come on. Oh, thank God. Yeah. And with 22 kilowatts.
Yeah, it immediately starts self-balancing now. Well, I kind of knew that, but at least we're charging with 19 kilowatt now. So I'll make it to Paris, that's good. So I have a bit of time to write some emails now so we can actually make all this happen. It is a bit of a stressful day, but hopefully in the end everything will work out. It always does, so.
Okay, I'm now at 86% and it's now just balancing, like it doesn't really charge anymore. Yeah, probably might take days to balance. Still unbalanced, of course. But good news, I made a few phone calls now. We are onto it, guys, we are onto it. We're just trying to figure everything out so that it's cool for everybody involved. I don't know, if I was at home, then it would be an easy case of going to the dealer and the dealer will just fix it because they have the warranty contract. But now everything is a little bit more difficult, but we'll figure it out, and hopefully in a few days I will be back on my way to Africa. But yeah, I found an Ibis budget hotel, 60 bucks a night. It's pretty okay, and I can hang out there until I get the bike in the workshop. If all goes well, I don't even have to charge now anymore. That would be brilliant. Let's go. Okay, we have to pay now. See how much it's gonna be. Can't be so much, can it? And hopefully, yeah, I can pay with card. I knew it. Where's the bloody thing? Where do I put it? Ticket. €4.70. Okay, no receipt. I'll just go. A bit easier in the car. Okie dokie. With these big gloves, everything is just complicated. Okay. All good. $5, but we're faster. You won't see it, but I see the Eiffel Tower, I think. Haha, yeah. Looks like it is. Awesome. Bike didn't do any shenanigans now, which is also good. Didn't want to go to Paris, but yeah, I ended up in Paris anyway. Maybe have some time for a little bit of sightseeing. Yeah, could be worse. Worse places to be.
Good news, guys. Right over there is the Ibis Hotel, and here I found a charging station, so I can just plug her in, check in, and then park her up. Yeah, just feels better to have the battery a little bit filled up. All right, this is what 60 bucks get you in Paris. It's not much, but I don't need much. So I have to stay for a few days here. make a little bit of a holiday. Yeah, could be worse. I might check out the Eiffel Tower. Maybe do some sightseeing. Let's see. Hopefully, next video we're gonna do a battery swap. How about that? We might get to know the bike a little bit better than we planned to, but yeah, I'm just glad we can sort it out and I don't have to abort the mission before it even started. But remember, with Eve the first, we had similar issues with the battery, but you all know the story. Maybe second time the charm. What am I doing with my life, right? Could have just bought a normal motorcycle. But that would be a little bit too easy, wouldn't it be? Don't forget to subscribe and I see you in a couple days.